The Senate Agriculture Committee passes its version of the Farm Bill 20-1. Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley was the lone no vote, and RFD-TV's Washington, D.C. News Bureau Chief Sarah Mock joins us live with the details of today's action. Hello, Sarah.
Well, good morning, Janet. And as you just said, it is all over here on Capitol Hill with that 20-1 vote. We saw the Senate Farm Bill pass out of the Senate Ag Committee, and it's on its way to the full Senate floor, which Senator Roberts, chairman of that committee, is very confident about. That one no vote did come from Iowa Senator Chuck Grassley when he shocked everyone this morning by not filing that controversial amendment we've been talking about this week here on RFD-TV. That amendment, of course, is about tightening the language around active farming in the commodity programs to, in his words, prevent non-farmers from collecting those farm subsidies. We talked to the senator just after the vote, and he said his issue was that he has been modifying the language of that amendment up until this morning, and he was not able to get the final language to the committee on time. He says he will be filing that amendment on the Senate floor, and that he is not done fighting that fight. There were a couple of notable amendments that we did see pass this morning. North Dakota Senator Hoven did file his amendment to increase direct loan limits from $300,000 to $600,000, and then those guaranteed loan limits from $1.4 million to his original bill was to $2.5 million. It got lowered to $1.75 million, and that amendment did pass. So we'll see those, an issue that Senator Hoven has been passionate about for a while. Another North Dakota senator, Senator Heitkamp, filed an amendment to explore opening trade with Cuba. She was surprised to see that amendment also passed with unanimous consent here in the committee today. We were surprised to see Senator Thune not file an amendment for a vote today, but out of those 196 amendments that were filed as of last night, about 70 passed, about 10 were debated in open committee today, and all others were withdrawn, which again gave the leadership of this committee a lot more confidence going into that vote on the floor. Now, in a press conference just after the hearing today, Senators Debbie Stabenow, the ranking Democrat, and Pat Roberts, the chairman, were very confident about seeing that vote before the July 4th deadline, as was promised by Mitch McConnell. And they said as soon as next week we may see it, but until then, Debbie Stabenow did say a little jokingly that she expects the bill will not need more than an hour on the Senate floor. So I think it's safe to say they are very confident with what they passed here today.
Well, Sarah, as always, thank you very much for the update. Again, coming from Capitol Hill. Now, the full Senate plans to take up the marked up legislation before the 4th of July recess, as Sarah just mentioned.